Hello me dears, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3. And here we are back at the Firelink Shrine after defeating Yorm, the Lord of the Profaned Capital. Have you got anything? Yes, so we know. Now, this is the one we want. We can place his skull here. There we go. There is the skull of Yorm the Giant. Amazing. And we can also go talk to our little friend Ludleth now, who should be able to craft something for us, which is most useful. Where is he? Is this Ludleth? St. Aldrich? No, we haven't done him yet. Definitely haven't done him yet. Okay, here he is, our little lord.
Aha, thou'rt returned. And a fine day it is.
Oh, I'm sure so, it's not.
Happened upon any twisted souls?
A few. Begin transposition. So, what can we take? Boulder Heave. We don't need that. We don't need that. Soul of the Pontiff Sullivan. We can. Oh, we can have the Great Sword of Judgment. The Hollow Slayer Great Sword. Interesting. What else can we take? Demon's Fist, I don't want that. Aster's Spear, it's not that interesting to me. We can have Yorm's Great Machete, that's kind of cool. Havel's Great Ring, that's pretty good. We've got the Pontiff's Left Eye. So, what is that? The soul, we haven't got the Boreal Dancer yet, so we can't take that. Deep Soul, did we take that? Soul of the Crystal Sage. The Cleric's Candlestick. That's a bit shit. I don't think we want that. Soul of the Blood of the Wolf. How do we get that? Interesting. The Great Sword of Judgment. It's got a lot of stuff. That's the Pontiff's Sword. That's pretty good, actually. Dancers, we get the Dancer's Swords at some point as well. Interesting. Vort's thing is no good to us whatsoever. Yorm's Great Shield isn't really good for us either. So, yeah, there's not much we can do with Yorm's Soul, to be perfectly honest. It's not really our thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, additional items required for that one. Okay. Right, well, we'll leave it for now.
Now.
And we will go... Let's see if we can buy some more, pyromancies and things.
Hello again. Thank goodness.
I love her costume. I love it.
One can become quite attached, even to a bumbling apprentice.
Yeah, well, this bumbling apprentice saved your ass, so...
I'm hardly serious.
Yeah, hard to tell with you a lot of the time. What have you got to say?
There is one thing that you should know.
My hat is fab.
There is a darkness within man, and I'm afraid you will peer into it.
What, even darker than what's already become, I mean...
self-reflection, or a ruinous nostalgia.
Ooh.
It's
Interesting.
up to you entirely.
Ruinous nostalgia.
Fear not.
Interesting.
Your choice will bring you no scorn.
That's a very apt description for our current circumstances out here in the real world, is it not, ladies and gents? That's not great. Dead Again, that's pretty good. Black Flame is alright. That's pretty good. I like Deep Absorption. Gnaw is pretty good too. I'm going to take Affinity, because that's pretty good. And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take that. I'm going to buy as much as I can, to be perfectly honest.
Do stay safe.
No promises. No promises, quite frankly. Right, can we upgrade anything?
That is good, wasn't he?
I don't think we can, but reinforce Estus? No, we haven't got a shard. Reinforce equipment? Can we reinforce anything worth reinforcing? No, we need a Titanite scale for that. Okay. Okay, so we're off.
Be careful.
Prithee, I nearly forgot then. Don't let me forget. Okay, so where are we off? There's lots to do still. So, oh, there's those bloody things we need to kill, isn't there? Those creatures that are at the bottom of that pit. They're pains in the arse. I'll fight them later. Nothing really to do in the catacombs of Carthus. We could go and do a little bit of the DLC, I suppose. Or we could go back to Anor Londo and we could give Aldrich a go. Aldrich is hard. I will tell you this for now, ladies and gents. This is going to take me a while. So, yeah. Buckle in. Aldrich is also my favourite character in this game. So, yeah. I'm sort of fighting my own reluctance to destroy it. Because I like the notion of Aldrich. I like what he represents. I would kill for a summon sign around here. I really would. And to help me out, because this area is a bastard son of a bitch. Really is. It's evil. Hate these guys. What? Look at the reach on the bastard. Stronger than mine, you know? Mine's insane. Yeah, I know, I see you coming. Hee-yah! One of the best things about Yorm's swords, you can get like a good start on them because it takes away so much health in one hit. Oh, they've dropped stuff. Titanite shards. Kinda useless to me at the minute. I better switch some of my rings over as well. I don't need that right now. Great Swamp Ring is good. Greatly boosts pyromancies, so that might be good. Yeah. This is a pest. This is really, really tough. Does this thing reset, the big spider? If not, I'll be most pleased. I've got to be careful because there are lots of monsters that can fall on you from above here. But then lots of others that can chuck fireballs at you, which is not good. Woo! Ah! Anyone to summon? Anyone who can help me against Aldrich? Nope. Brilliant. Well, this is going to be not good, ladies and gents. This is going to be not very good. I'm going to die a lot here. I need a helping hand. Frankly, I need a bit of a... I'm going to need some help here. Aldrich is a bastard of a boss. And these are his spawn, these things. They're sort of the vile muck that he leaves behind himself from the things that he's devoured. Yum yum yum, eh? Hello you. You alright? Ugh, get off. Any summon signs up here? This is where it used to be. This is where you would get the summon sign in the... Oh, you utter... Right. Yeah, I'm not having that. Oh, there are lots of them! Fuck! Fuck this one up. It's good and proper. Didn't realise there were so many of them. Damn it. You, big guy. You, I'm having words with. Yeah, that's it. Fall flat on your back. What? Proof of Concord kept. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it gladly. Now I've used up almost all of my Estus, so I am fucked. I am not going to be able to defeat Aldrich like this. So, what do we do? Let's have a wander around Anor Londo and see if there's anywhere we can go. Because there are places we haven't explored yet. And hopefully, a summon sign will turn up somewhere. What? Impossible. Yeah, I know, Anor Londo's collapsed on itself. It is horrible, isn't it? It's been defiled, it's been profaned. Quite powerfully, in fact. Look, all the muck is everywhere. The writhing muck of Aldrich is everywhere. It's not good. It's not good at all. Ugh. Okay, right. Let's go and explore this way, because we haven't explored this way yet. I think there are knights in here. There used to be knights in here. Maybe there aren't anymore. Oh, yes, there is. And this one is even possessed, so great. Or mental, or whatever it is the red eyes signify. Off his tits is what I like to call it. Aha! Aha! Oh, you clever beast! Oh, just out of range, bastard. Come on. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Bollocks. Huh? It's gonna be one thing or the other. He's gonna kill me or I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna kill me. Fuck. Well, that went well. God, he's a toughie. He's very tough, ladies and gents. I don't like him at all. What a wanker. Anywho, if we can't make a good go of Aldrich, I'll go and have a go at the Painted World, which is also very tough. Yay! Have I got any more embers left? No, I don't. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I may have to go ember hunting, which I don't like, because it's boring. Bastard! Bit of reach on him, it's ridiculous. Yeah. 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 Haha! They are deceptively swift, and they have an incredible reach compared to the last game. They're very different. Do not treat them like they are in the last game. Just don't. You'll die a lot. Because they aren't the same. They always kill me, those guys. I always have a hard time with them in this game. Tower key. Oh yeah, we've sorted that, haven't we? That's all done. Nah, I don't need to worry about that. I think what I might do is go and do the Painted World, actually. I'll go and have a go at the Painted World, because this area is... it's tough. I'll show you Aldrich. I'll show you Aldrich. I'm not gonna, like, seriously fight him, because he's a bastard son of a bitch. But I will show you the Devourer of Gods beforehand. Also, I don't have any embers or anything, so there's no way I'm going to make a decent fight of this. Right, let's go do it. This is Saint Aldrich. And does he look marginally familiar to you? He should. Because he's not called the Devourer of Gods for nothing. Oh fuck, not this, not now. Ah, fuck! He actually has devoured several of the old gods of Anor Londo. One of them he's in the process of devouring now. Can you tell who it is? Doesn't he look a little bit like Dark Sun Gwendolyn? That's because Aldrich is actually devouring her right now. It's also why that Aldrich can use Gwendolyn's spells and moves. Oh, fuck, this is hard. Look at that. I mean, this is such a difficult fight. It's insane. Aldrich has already devoured in this form. He's already devoured Dark Sun Gwendolyn, so he's got all of her powers. Priscilla, the original mistress of the Painted World of was it Ariamis in the first game, and also Nito. He's also devoured Nito and several others. So he has all of the abilities of those bosses. All of them. He is tough. So, yeah, I think we might go to the snowfield and do a little bit of buggering about here. Simply because it's marginally easier than having a go at bloody what's-his-face there. I have coffee, by the way. I always have coffee during these playthroughs. I need it to retain anything like sanity. Okay, this is hard too. Actually, this is high level. The painted world of Ariandel. It's very high level, and we need to take it really bloody slowly. Okay. Really bloody slowly. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy down first. See the tree? It's cool, isn't it? Oh, look at that! Oh, the Chaos Flame is so good. Excuse me, ladies and gents. That's what it was about. Oh, you coward. Yeah, with your bloody shield. With the way their armor and their weapons are, these guys look like they may have once been a part of the Abyss Watchers, which they probably were. Maybe they're like a faction of the Abyss Watchers that were lost here at one time or another. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Right, there's... Oh, can you see the tree women? With the embers at the ends of their branches? They're not a threat yet, but they will be very soon. They're very tough, very nasty, and they can cast a lot of really unpleasant spells, so you need to be very careful of them. Oh, fuck you, I've got a Chaos Flame, so screw you, yeah? I've also got the Sword of a God, so go away, yeah? Okay, so... I think there's a fly man over here. Oh, God. All of the denizens of the painted world are these rotting, despairing creatures. This world, the painted world, is dying just like the world outside, but it's not decaying in the same way. It's rotting away. It's really gross and unpleasant. But the denizens of the painted world don't seem to mind. They seem quite happy with it. That's why they came here, actually. According to them, anyway, that's why they're here. Because they actually want, what do they call it? A sweetly rotting bed upon which to lie. And this is where Sullivan was born. Sullivan was actually born to this world, not the world outside, not to Lothric. Interesting, eh? He was a boy in this place. It's where he came from. It's where he learnt all of his sorceries and everything. Which I find fascinating. I like these details within the lore, I really do. Hello, you alright? Ah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Letting your guard down a bit there. Come on. Come on. Where's he gone? Yeah. Ah. Bit too much blocking there, me dear. They can... Oh, you bastard. Oh, don't back up. There we go. They can hurl those javelins like you wouldn't believe. It's insane. Right. How many of them are left? I think there's a couple left that we need to deal with. Now, anyone who's ever played a video game will be able to tell you what's going to happen here. You only get 2 guesses, ladies and gents. What's going to happen when I go out there on that precarious cliff edge to get the item? Of course! It's going to collapse, isn't it? This area is really tough. It is infested with wolves, and they are some of the nastiest enemies in this area. They really are. Not because they're tough in and of themselves, but because there are hundreds of them, and they summon one another. With that howl, look, they're summoning one another, and now the trees have come to life. So they're even nastier now. They're chucking embers at us, look. So we've got to deal with the wolves, the ember trees, and everything else. We need to find a safe space to deal with them. And this isn't it. Whoa! Fuck, run! One at a time. Whoa, 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 no, don't let that embrace you, or you're fucked. Another wolf. We're leading a bit of a parade here, ladies and gents. I'm going to turn and face them in a minute. I'm going to turn and face them. Don't worry. I just want to bottleneck them. Look how big that fucker is. This is why they're hard. Their moveset is a pain in the fucking arse. Look at this. Look at this. Their moveset, they are so difficult to predict. Ah, that killed me. Fuck. Ah! I hate those wolves. Their moveset is so weird. It's so strange. You can't just fight them. If you try to just fight them, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's really weird. They kind of dodge and dart about. It is so strange. So strange. But we'll do it. You've got to take them all down because they keep coming. You can't leave them. That doesn't work, so don't even try, you know? These guys you can dodge. These guys you can sort of run by if you're tricksy, if you're clever enough. And just go over the edge, because they won't follow you over the edge. And then you can take down the wolves. Right. They'll just stay up there, chucking stuff at you. I mean, if you can stop the fuckers from howling, that would be grand. But it's actually almost impossible. Look at that. I mean, it's insane, isn't it? Look at this. It is absolutely insane. This area is so difficult. This area took me ages to get through when I first played it. It took me forever. Of course, it's not the only thing we can do now. There are other things we can do, as well as going and fighting Aldrich. There's also the Boreal Dancer. We can actually go and fight the Boreal Dancer now. Which is quite a cool boss, all told. Right then, let's give this another go, shall we? But let's try not to be so cavalier with it all, yeah? Come on. Aha! Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to put my covetous serpent ring on. Just so I've got more stuff coming in. Yeah, cool. It's always worth it, the covetous serpent ring. In all the Dark Souls games, it's really good. It's really cool. Whoa! Bastard. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, there's this guy as well, isn't there? Let's deal with him. I don't know what it is about the kick in this game, but it's way too easy to activate. One of the few faults of Dark Souls 3 is the kick can break your combos because it's just too easy to activate. It tends to activate randomly, which is slightly annoying. Yeah. Vile fly thing. There are actually two routes away from the area with the wolves, both of which are hideously difficult. Titanite shards. Boring. At this point, terribly boring. I wonder, can I get him in the back? I can. Lovely. What? Yeah. Eat it. Oh, fuck. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Enemies that back away in Dark Souls games are some of the worst often. The ones that can break your combos, they're often some of the worst. Or the ones that can leap away like the wolves can, it's a real pain in the arse. Because it's difficult to recover from. Right, let's try a slightly different tack with this. There are wolves here, and there are wolves down there, and the minute they see you, they howl. So there's not a great deal you can do. You've just got to, like, let them howl and get on with it. See? And then they answer, and then others come, and then it all gets hairy and horrible. There's a very big one up there, too. Here they come. Fuck. It'd be nice if the game would target them, you know? They can do that, too, which is a pain. There we go. Dodge out of the way like that, which is a pain. Get off the edge, go on, go off the edge, go on! That would be so handy if you'd go off the edge. Yay! One went off the edge. That made my day, it really did. Okay, okay. Okay, here come others. This is actually a good way to do it because you can sort of bottleneck them, which is good. Get them all at once like that. Very useful. Well, all your friends are dead. You may as well just surrender, quite frankly. Okay, right. I think that's the vast majority of them in this area. There's a very big one that we need to take down. Very big one. Oh, and there's these knights up here. Fuck. Forgot about them. I think she comes to life as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Not having that. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys. Here they come. Fuck. Run. Yeah, just run. Oh, and look, they're all coming to life now. How freaking wonderful. Fuck off. Oh, look, they're moving now too. Right, I'm going to Chaos Flame you. Yeah, burn. They don't like the Chaos Flame up them at all. Get off! Frost damage. Not good. As you can imagine, frost damage on a creature whose life force is embers, you know, based on fire, not good. Okay, how many? Oh god, there's still loads of the bastards left. So if I can get them to come down one at a time, that would be lovely. Ain't gonna happen though, is it? Well, that's just silly, isn't it? So, come on. No. Come down here where I can deal with you. Come on. There we go. I'd say more so than arguably in the other Dark Souls games and their DLCs, you just need to know how this environment works. You really do. If you don't plan out how to fight these guys, you're never going to get past the first section. It's actually really tough. What have we got here? Follow a javelin. It's alright, I mean, it's nothing massively special. It's just that weapon they were throwing, so you can use it at long range or at short range. That's sort of the benefit of it. Right, we need to be very careful here. We need to look out for the wolves, but also the bleeding trees. Now, are there any more wolves moving around out here? There's bound to be a few of them, so... There's a couple from up there. Rusted coin, not worth it. And there's a big wolf down here. That's not him, actually. The really big wolf is huge. Oh, here's the trees. Yeah, you die. Okay. Oh, fuck! There's another one knocking about here somewhere. It's chucking embers at me. Oh, dear. They're such pains in the arse, these things. Dealing with them and the wolves, very, very tough. As you might imagine. But then again, this is the DLC and it assumes you played the main game. It assumes you're familiar with the main game. They can also do an attack where they embrace you and they sort of vomit frost onto you, which is, well, it's not the best. It's very bad for you, you know? Oh, there's another. Bloody hell, there's so many of them. I like the sounds they make. The weeping. Oh, that one was going to embrace me then. We don't want that. Oh, fuck. Go away, wolf. Cannot fight the wolves and the tree women at the same time. But the wolves protect them, look. The way they stalk around, they actually protect the tree women. It's cool, isn't there? There is actually synergy between these enemies, which I think is really cool. Look, you see the wolf protecting her? Much good it's going to do her, because I'm going to kill her in a minute. Come on! Well, if the wolf's not going to do anything about it, I'm going to smash her. I'm going to smash him. There we go. One or the other, you know. Okay, well that's my health gone. So we're going to have to be friggin' careful from this point on. Any kind of fire-based attack against these guys is brilliant. Yeah, I can see you. Come on. They can also break your lock-on, which is really annoying. Any enemy that can do that in Dark Souls is bad. And the dog-based enemies, the canines, can all do it. Including these bleeding wolves. Which is not good. So that one turns. Oh, there's a couple of them down there. A couple of the fly creatures. Ugh. Ah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. One thing at a time. Fly monster first, then tree monster. Come on. There we go. Oh dear. They've got very good tracking as well, these things. That makes them more difficult. Do not embrace me! No, 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 no! Do not want. Do not want. Bad touch. I don't swing that way. As I've said a million times in this playthrough. You're not my type. Like, at all. Go! Has the other one come to life? Yes, it has. Ugh. I love the vocalizations surrounding them. That's one of the embrace attacks. Gotcha. They are brilliant creatures. They're like sort of tainted dryads or something, which is very, very cool. Look at the eggs and the hideous sort of organic matter that grows around where the flies make their nests. It's gross, isn't it, eh? Almost everything in the painted world has a carrion thing about it. They're flies, they're crows, they're wolves, you know? Frozen weapon. Oh, that's interesting. That could be very good against certain bosses. There's one coming up, actually, that could be very good against. Black Firebomb. Okay. Is that going to come to life? Not yet, I don't think. Some of them do, some of them don't. You've just got to, like, test and see. Okay, I think there's a cave somewhere around here that has a bonfire in it. Is this it? Or is this one of the alternate ways? I thought there was a bonfire in here. I could have sworn there was. That's weird. Maybe it doesn't activate yet. I don't know. That's very... Maybe they took it out. I don't know. In an update or something. It's entirely possible. You know what bastards they are. Okay. So, we need to fall down a particular area, don't we, to get the item. Oop. Not that way. Clearly. Ah. I could have sworn there was a bonfire there. Oh, hello. Or is it? Oh, don't trust that. That's why I'm gonna go. Oh, here it is. Duh. Right, okay. Right, okay. Well, we're gonna use it, obviously, because we need it. Okay, right. This is where you get to see, like, how various the painted world can be. It's very pretty, actually. The painted world is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look at that. The aurora in the sky, the mountains. Isn't it great? It's so cool. There are multiple different ways to go from here as well. We'll go up there first. Because there are characters that need a talking to up there. And then we can head down that way. There are lots of, like, optional bosses and things around here too. It's really weird. And yes, we can cause this bridge to collapse. Okay. You see the crows up there? They're actually these things. Although these haven't properly mutated yet. These are corvid people. Crow people. Although these ones are just sort of worshipping. They're not doing anything too terrible. Once again, we're sort of coming into other people's neighborhoods and being horrible to them. For no real reason. Just because we're a bit of a tosspot, to be honest. Ah, yes. This chappie. Hello.
Well, well.
Love his voice.
You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows.
Oh, you know us!
No bell tolls. And yet, you've slipped into the painting.
Yeah.
Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Now, go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
Oh, okay. So, if I'm...
What's keeping you? Go on. Right inside.
He's usually much
Show
more
respect.
dismissive.
And let Lady Frida speak to you.
But because I'm Uria's Lord of Hollows, he's actually been quite nice. That's cool. Hollow gem, I don't know what that does. God, look at it. So pretty. So pretty. And of course a massive reference to Dark Souls 1. The painted world of... Was it Ariamis in Dark Souls 1? Well, this is Ariandel. And we have to talk to the Lady Frida. This doesn't open from this side, I'm fairly certain. No, it doesn't. And there's a ladder that comes down from there somehow. I just don't know how to activate it just yet. Oh, look. Paintings, paintings, paintings. Although there's the ladder. Violets, very nice. Look at these. Look at them all rotting. They're all worlds. Every single painting is a world in this mythology, and they're all rotting, they're all dying, just like this world.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our blessed father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not.
I'm not that bad, I'm alright.
Of hollows. I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world.
Missteps is right.
Thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere.
So, what are you saying?
From whence thou camest.
It's a very polite way of saying fuck off, isn't it?
Visible to thee? The bonfire here in this room.
Yeah.
A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless.
Yeah, so she is basically saying go fuck yourself.
Ah yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess.
There's a lot of things I should possess.
Remembrance of this cold world for the great Lord of Londor.
Oh, thank you.
May it help thee bear thy duty.
What have you got? What have you got for me? The chill bite ring. Ooh.
Now, return from whence thou camest.
All right.
Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. That gives you really high resistance to frost, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. In this place, obviously, it's very good. The whole mythology with the paintings in this world is interesting, because it kind of suggests that the world you've come from is also a painting. Yeah? And that somehow they're coming to life. They're sort of... Look at this. Interesting, eh? So there's a new one being painted right now. Fascinating stuff, eh? I mean, we were sent to this world, if you remember, by Gale, that guy from the chapel. So, obviously we have a purpose to fulfill here. So I'm not going anywhere yet.
Lady Frida has spoken, has she not?
Yes.
Then tarry no longer and be gone.
No.
Carry on. For Lady Uria and for Londor.
Alright, I suppose. But I still have shit to do. Now, you can go down either side of this bridge. I'm going to go down that side first, because this side is a pain in the arse. Oh dear, nearly fell then. There's a ladder there. I don't remember that being there. Maybe our friend put it there for us, I don't know. Let's go have a look. Whee! Okay. Got to be careful here. There's a lot of those fly creatures, look, sort of hanging on the cliffs and things. They get a bit more aggressive now too, so worth dealing with, you know. They're not that tough, but definitely worth dealing with. Ooh, God, it's gross, isn't it? Shriving stone. There's another church over there. I don't know whether you've noticed. That's where we're headed. And also we can get down there too. Oh, hello. Don't you... Oh, bastard. Oh, well, maybe later. Oh, hi! He died anyway! And it was just a large titanite shard, so hardly worth it, really. Is there only one? No, there are two. So we need to lure one. And, let the other one do whatever it wants, really. I wonder how they came to be here, these, this particular, like, subcult of the Abyss Watchers. I wonder how they came to be... Aha! God, that, I mean... This sword can kill them in one hit if you do the strong swipe. The strong double-handed swipe. That's pretty cool. Yeah... We want to get to the church, but we've got to get through this settlement first, and this settlement is tough. It's full of very nasty enemies indeed, this one. including some we might recognise. Whoa, that was fun. Whoop. Look at that down there. Whoa. Yes, that chapel is highly significant. We'll be going there. Interestingly, the roots of the world trees seem to leach into this place. Which is fascinating, given its nature. There are some tough enemies round about here. Really fucking tough. Ooh, more of those things. Ugh. Those aren't the ones I'm talking about, by the way. Look, diseased sort of corvid things. They're like crows. Oh, they're really foul. Really foul. And there's a lot of them. These slightly bigger ones are a bit nastier. Like everything in this world, they're just diseased and dying, and they're just trying to find a place to quietly rot to nothing, it seems. That's their purpose. It's almost their creed, it's like their cult. They're dedicated to decay. So they actually consider this condition blessed. It's gross. Okay. Oof. Yes, we're gonna have to be a bit more careful in a minute, because these guys, this thing is a bit nastier, obviously. So some of the peoples of not Ezalith, of Irithyll have also bled through to this area. That's interesting. They can heave shit at you. That's gross. They can vomit up filth on you. Not nice. And they can bite as well, which is pretty unpleasant. But it's not these you need to worry about. It's really not. There's a thing in a moment that you really need to worry about. I think they're called Corvus Knights. They're sort of like the enforcers of this cult, I suppose. Sort of like the Templars of the cult, and they are badass. Oh god, look at the filth behind it. Oh god, it's gross. I mean, it's amazing in its own peculiar way. I love everything about it, but it's also very, very gross and unpleasant. Right, the only thing to do now is go and try and... oh, we can go up there. We can try and get up there to get that. Can you see the Corvus Knight yet? Not yet. No. He's a pain in the arse. How do we get that then? There must be a way up. Alright, the Corvus Knight. Oh, didn't see you. It's hanging upside down from this bridge, if I remember correctly. Or is he up there? He's around here somewhere. Here he is. He's going to drop down from somewhere here in a moment. And try and fight me. He's very tough. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's a bastard, this guy. He's an absolute bastard. Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. What an arse. Well, that's the wrong thing to do. When fighting these things, you can't afford a miss. You actually can't. They're so tough. You cannot afford to miss them once, because if you do, you're fucked. Yeah, you don't want that. Oh, it's insane. It's like a meat grinder, this thing. Actually, I'm gonna oh, fuck! Oh, look at it! Oh, it's so cool. Right. Stalking across the camera there. Right, we will attempt to deal with that bastard when next we come back, ladies and gents. I will figure out a way of dealing with him. There are tricksy ways of dealing with the Corvus Knights. One of them is just to run by them, because you actually don't have to fight it, you can just run by. But there is a pride thing in this. It's got to be taken down, doesn't it? It's got to happen. So, ladies and gents, when we come back, we will have a go at that bastard.